The bot builder's back and welcome to another episode of Robot Wars Omega Maximum Overdrive 2. Yes, that is correct. We've already gone through the first two episodes and we already have a Robot Rumble winner and a Discord Annihilator winner with both Dansom Kira and Leifliard going in to the Champion of Champions. But tonight is a very special episode as the Hart Foundation put their championship on the line in an 8-team tag team terror tournament. Yes, that is right. It's going to be single elimination. 8 teams, 3 rounds, and honestly, I can't wait to get into it. And well, because it's a tag team, the house robots get the day off. Yeah, so, honestly, with that out of the way, and well, honestly, what a great show we have, as we have all the former tag teams here. We have Storm 2, a former tag team champion in there, bringing along a new partner and the newest addition to Team Talk, as well as off-camera tag team champions, the Toxic family, as well as so many new teams. And, well, it's going to be a question if the Hart Foundation can even make it past the first round. So, without further ado, let's get this tournament started. The team of the Hitman and the Anvil and tag team champions, the Hart Foundation. The team of Behemoth and Big Nipper, Destiny. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So here we go, and already the Hitman gets right underneath Behemoth, and I don't think the Hart Foundation want to lose their tag team championships anytime soon. But Behemoth already on their backs, put themselves right. Of course, Behemoth and Big Nipper, a new tag team. They're known as Destiny. That's what they call themselves. They say they're doing it for their mysterious leader. I wonder who that could be. I mean, maybe we'll find out this episode. I mean, who knows? Or maybe we won't. I don't know. I mean, I might give you something for you investigators to try and figure out. Well, Behemoth already coming some great lifts in onto the Hitman. Of course, the Hart Foundation all the way from Canada, made by two brothers who are massive fans of wrestling, hence why they based it on their favourite Canadian tag team faction, the Hart Foundation. Whereas Behemoth, of course, a legendary machine, of course, driven by Ant Pritchard, I think he's the driver, or is it Kane Aston? I can't remember. Well, in comes the Anvil, and oh god! The Anvil comes with a great ramming onto Behemoth, and already it's the Titans who are going at it right now. The Behemoth and the Anvil, the Walker and the Scoop Lifter. Now, because, as I said, it's the tag teams, and the House Robots get the day off, and already the tag team champions are struggling right here, and Behemoth already trying to deal with the Anvil. Are they going to get them out of the arena? No, they couldn't get them out of the arena, but they tagged onto Big Nipper, and Big Nipper are out right here, and now they're going to try and come to those grappling arms, and they're trying to lift up the Anvil. The Anvil are getting grappled right here. Oh, Big Nipper loses one of their claws. That's kind of ironic, because in Big Nipper's first fight, they, knocked off one of Razor's self-righting wings, and now they finally do lose a claw. Bit of comic retribution, I guess. And, oh, in comes the Anvil, kind of a great little ram right here. And, oh, another slam, and jeez, that pushed the arena. And now they come with a good little tag right there, and onto the Hitman, and the Hitman already, and obviously Big Nipper, and they're out of the arena. Well, ta-ta, Big Nipper. And, oh, well, out goes in the Hitman. So that means it's already a 1v1, and already the tag team champions are in so much trouble right here at the minute. And Behemoth comes in with a decent little lift up right here, and in comes the Anvil. Remember, the tag team championships are on the line for these two machines. Now Behemoth and Big Nipper do when they won't become tag team champions, they only become it at the end of the tournament. So of course it's a very tough call for the Hart Foundation, and they're not going to do it. They're out the arena, and Behemoth gets the victory. Cease. Oh my god, what a statement it is for this new team. They make their debut, well, it's not a tag team debut for Behemoth, but they make their tag team debut, and they already took out the tag team champions. We will not be seeing a defense for the Hart Foundation as Behemoth and Big Nipper, the new team of Destiny, march on to the semi-finals. The team of Primal Rage and Iron Brute, Drunken Insanity. The team of Plan B Squared and Wasp, Wasp and B. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that incredibly shocking elimination for the tag team champions. And already, look at Primal Rage right here, immediately ripping off that front claw of Plan B, and Plan B are already gone. Damn! Well, Primal Rage definitely wants to make a statement. They're angry. They've never won a fight yet. And this is a machine that probably should have won a fight by now. They're such a good machine and they want to go after Wasp. And Wasp already are in trouble. That spike seems to be stuck. We saw Wasp in the last episode in the Discord Annihilator where they lost. So they're probably quite annoyed that they failed to make it into Series 3. And already! Oh, well! Well, Primal Rage is out, but look at what... Oh, Iron Brute's in the pit! Well, what's going to go on here? Wasp is immobilised, Iron Brute's in the pit. What the on earth is going to happen here then? Cease. Well, this is probably going to be a controversial one here. The judges, of course, they don't know what to do. We'll get back to it when they come back with a decision. And the judges have made their decision. And honestly, this is unprecedented. I think this might be the first time we've done it for a reason like this. But they said that both robots were like, well, Wasp was deemed immobile the same time Iron Brute went to the pit. So, as a result, they're calling for a rematch. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. I am stunned at what's happening. Oh! And look at Wasp already. Wasp, I think they're annoyed. I think they deserve just to automatically make it through. I think Crystal probably would think that, but I'm sorry, but those are the rules. I think it. The judges. Sorry, I mean myself. Sorry, I mean the judges think it's the fair decision to call for a rematch. And what will happen to both of these teams? Drunken Insanity, Wasp and B. It's all very messy. But they think it's the right thing to do. Iron Brute already revving up the spinning speed, and look at that crashing around the arena. And Iron Brute very nearly went in the pit then. But look at Wasp, look at Wasp, look at Wasp right here. Can Iron Brute take advantage? Iron Brute split themselves up and over. Iron Brute split themselves up and over, but Wasp rights them. And what are they doing? Iron Brute's in the pit. Oh. It's always frantic stuff whenever Iron Brute's in the arena. But in the end, the drunk must be stopped. The drunk has been pulled over, and the drunk's been given a ticket. And Wasp, sitting there, spinning, taunting Iron Brute. And honestly, I think this could lead to some bad blood between these two teams for the months to come. Cease. Well, that was an interesting fight. Double KO. A chaotic rematch, but in the end, Wasp and B, perhaps they can their prayers, perhaps they were a bit lucky, but they progressed through to the semi-finals. The team of Rapture NG and Subatomic version 4, Team Bitter Enemies. The team of Storm 2 and Limpet, Team Talk version 2. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So here we go, Storm 2 and Raze 1905. This is interesting because Raze 1905 doesn't like Rambots. So, yeah, so I guess Raze has taken on 2 of his least favourite types of robots, actually. So that's interesting. But Rapture NG is already faring with Storm 2 quite well. Now, this is interesting because, like, Rapture NG is an incredibly accomplished machine, as you just saw. They recently won the account Mayhem, and they're pairing up their long-time rivals, and now the rivalry's done, I guess, friends, Hexblock Heroes, to try and take down the former tag team champions, Team Talk. Well, this time with Limpet, and in comes Limpet, and there goes Limpet with a great slam right there in onto Rapture NG, and Rapture NG gets a great slam right there, and Limpet comes in for a good slam as well. Rapture NG comes in with a good little flip right there onto Limpet, but Storm 2. I think Rapture NG were getting a bit too close to their corner. I mean, that's not breaking the rules. But in comes Corruption, who's flipping up Storm 2. And Storm 2, look at their stream egg. And in comes Limpet. And Limpet are they going to try and get rid of Corruption. Corruption are on their backs. And now in comes Rapture NG, coming with another good little flip right there. In on to Limpet. Rapture NG, though, trying to get them clean out the arena. In comes Corruption now, and they're coming with a decent little flip right there, and out goes Limpet. Well, there goes Limpet, there goes the new member of Team Talk and Rapture NG. They're not wanting to let Hexblock Heroes have, but what's this? They tagged themselves in. Well, that's very odd. That is very odd right there. And in comes Subatomic. Coming in with some good little flips right down onto Storm 2. In comes Neutron. No, not Neutron, Neutrino. And a huge flip right there. And Rapture NG now coming in. I think they didn't want to tag them in or yet, did they? Corruption coming in with some good little flips. In comes Chargino. And oh! Going after Storm 2. Rapture NG flipping up Storm 2. Storm 2 self-right. And in comes Photon, and what's Photon doing? What's Photon doing? They're going... Oh, does that flip on Rapture NG? Maybe they'll tell them to get out of the way. I don't think pairing these two up was a good idea. Look at this, Rapture NG's fighting. They're fighting Photon, and... Oh, Rapture NG's out of the arena. Oh, well, there goes Storm 2, but... Rapture NG got distracted. And look at this. Look at this Corruption. Throws Photon out of the arena. And Chogino smashes Corruption out. And I think this is meant to be saying, no, this is our team, and you don't stay in our way. Oh my god. Cease. Wow, each and every fight this account Mayhem has been interesting, and, well, that just shows you just the lengths of these two friends and how far their friendship really does go. Rapture NG, they... Well, in Subatomic sides, they probably thought they were hogging the spotlight. They tagged themselves in and dealt with Storm 2. But Rapture NG, they were eliminated by Storm 2 after, well, trying to flip up one of the Subatomic pairings. These two don't seem to get along, and will that get in the way later on, I wonder? Well, we will have to wait and see. But for now, these bitter enemies go into the semi-finals. The team of Corrosive 2 and Toxic Crusader, the Toxic family. The team of Rogue Free and Weedy Big Cheese, perfect chemistry. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Now, what an interesting team up this is between Weedy Big Cheese and Rogue Free. Of course, they fought each other in Series 2, and that was who Rogue Free lost to, but... The team said that they both have, like, great respect for each other. They both really enjoyed that fight, and they thought they'd make a great pairing as opposed to becoming rivals. And they're taking on the Toxic family, and currently Rogue Free struggling to get in underneath. Toxic 2, Corrosive 2. Toxic 2's not... I don't have a model of Toxic 2. Oh, well, Rogue Free very nearly went in the pit then. Okay, you just clicked the pit. Cool. Well, of course, Rogue Free, they now have a Shremek, which they hope will improve their performance. And, of course, the Toxic family... Former tag team champions, they're kind of like the Wyatt family of my series, I guess. Well, they do come with a decent little flip right there, and a huge flip right there onto Rogue Free, but Rogue Free tagged in onto Weedy Big Cheese. Now, of course, the Toxic family on camera, they've not been as successful as they were off camera, while Weedy Big Cheese getting flipped up here, and they're hoping to become tag team champions. Of course, they failed to win the tag team gold off the Hart Foundation at Slammiversary, the house show, and Weedy Big Cheese. Oh, Corrosive 2. Very nearly, very nearly went in the pit. Weedy Big Cheese, of course, beat Metalmore quite controversially in Series 2. Because, well, Weedy Big Cheese, they were pitted, but the judges deemed that Metalmore got in the pit first, which is very controversial. But look at this, they're trying to get Weedy Big Cheese clean up and out of the arena. Although Weedy Big Cheese right underneath! And Corrosive 2 very nearly went out the arena, but Weedy Big Cheese is the ones who go in. And Corrosive 2, they do look a bit battered, they do look a bit shaken up as a result. And look at that, a great ram right there by Rogue Free. And look at this by Rogue Free. In onto Toxic Crusader, and they pitted Toxic Crusader. And Toxic Crusader in the pit, and look at this. This is a great little battle right here going on here. We've had some true near scares, and that was a beautiful elimination by Rogue Free and Corrosive 2. Corrosive 2! Their flipper has exploded again. They really need to fix that issue. And Rogue Free has just placed them on the drop zone. And what on earth is going to drop down from here? Well, we'll have to wait and see. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a DS charger. And Corrosive 2 looks even flatter than it was before. As well, Rogue Free comes with a great ram and takes the Toxic family out, like how many others have done before. Cease. Oh, that was an incredible fight. Weedy Big Cheese, they did get some truly big flips in, and honestly, on another day, I think they would have pitted Corrosive 2, but Corrosive 2 got lucky and got the out of the arena flip, but I think that hefty flip must have broke the flipper. As you can see right here, it's looking all ruined and bent out of shape. I really do need to fix that issue. And what a beautiful pitting Rogue 3 got on Toxic Crusader, just gently just pushing him in with the Stream Mech. Beautiful stuff, and team perfect chemistry, they march on. Well, now we are in the semi-finals, and what first semi-final we have is the Bitter Enemies, Subatomic version 4 and Rapture NG will be taking on the team of perfect chemistry, Weedy Big Cheese and Rogue 3. And well, as you can tell by both names, these teams' dynamics are the polar opposites. This should be interesting. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So here we go. Weedy Big Cheese takes on the clusterbots of Subatomic version 4. Well, there goes Neutrino already. And I think that was attacking onto Rogue 3, and they just wanted to get rid of the one they feel could have, well, caused issues for Rogue 3, really. And that one was Neutrino. Of course, it just had the lowest ground clearance and all. But in comes Photon, comes with a good little flip. Maybe that's the next threat for Rogue 3. But Rogue 3, I can see them dealing with Tachyon and Chargino and that quite effectively. And look at that, slamming one of them into the arena wall. And in comes a slam right there by Chargino. And Rogue 3 are currently in trouble. They tag onto Weedy Big Cheese, and maybe Weedy Big Cheese is just the one just to deal with the ones who are an issue to Rogue 3 right here. And that's definitely what they're doing right here to Photon. And what's this? Oh, Rapture NG tags themselves in again. What is this tag as well? Whatever it is, it's working. Look at that. They got Weedy Big Cheese out of the arena, and in comes Rogue 3, comes in with a slam. And what's this by Photon? Photon gets rid of corruption. Photon gets rid of corruption, and they're coming with a good little flip right down onto Rogue 3. Rogue 3 trying to self right. I think they're just giving a little message here. And now they're trying to get rid of Rapture NG right here. They want to take them on themselves. They want to take them on themselves. And Rapture NG are fighting them. And oh boy, you thought the feud was over. It's never over. And I think these two are fighting. You're meant to be teammates. You're meant to be tag teams. You're meant to be a team. In comes Rogue 3 though, and Rogue 3 pits Rapture NG. I don't believe it. Oh well, Photon gets them out of the arena. How is this team still alive? And Rapture NG gets out the pit. Rapture NG, you know there are no APDs. No. Well, I think Xbox Heroes comes off victorious again. They want to prove that they're the true leaders of this team. Although, honestly, I think the faster this team breaks up, the better. But another lucky victory for Team Bitter Enemies. Cease. Well, how is this team still alive? Their chemistry is awful. Weedy Big Cheese and Rogue 3, they had great chemistry. But they just got unlucky, and while Rogue 3 was like pitting Rapture NG, Subatomic just came out and flipped them out. But damn, this is looking very interesting for these two teams, and I wonder how they'll do in the finals. I don't think they're going to do very well personally for the former Account Mayhem finalists and the current Account Mayhem champions. Well, our next tag team semi-finals is hopefully by two teams with better teamwork, as we have Destiny with Big Nipper starting off first, hoping to impress their mysterious leader. And we have the Wasp and the Bee. The Bee's knees, the Wasp's knees. It's Wasp and Plan B squared. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Okay, interesting match this should be, and already Wasp comes with a big hit right there in onto Big Nipper, and Big Nipper comes in, and Big Nipper and Wasp already butting heads right here. And look at Big Nipper coming with a great little lift up right down onto Wasp. They've got those claws stuck right in, and this is their initial plan. Get those claws right into Wasp and control them wherever they want. Of course, the team of Destiny, they've already taken out the tag team champions, the Hart Foundation, in an immense upset. I honestly didn't think that would happen. Oh, look at that. A massive hit right there by Wasp. And Wasp already coming in some big shots right here. That vicious flywheel spinner. And another big hit right there from Wasp in onto Big Nipper. And, oh, another big hit. Although, look at this by not Plan B, look at this by Big Nipper. Plan B's not in the match yet. I think Wasp, oh, there we go. Well, there goes one of the claws of Big Nipper. And again, they're suffering damage. Big Nipper, they suffer damage to one of the claws. And look at this by Wasp. I think this could be it for this promising team. They had such a great start. But I think this could be it for them as well. Look at Wasp right here. They're just mangling this poor machine right here. And they're coming with some good damaging blows in onto Big Nipper. Wasp still wearing all that ferocious flywheel spinner in onto Big Nipper. And, oh, another hit! And off goes the claws altogether. And, of course, Beowulf, all they can do is just look on. It's against the rules to come out illegally like that. And, well, and Wasp, Big Nipper, though. Big Nipper, they zero life left on them, and they tag in Beowulf. And Beowulf now comes in with a good little ram right there onto Wasp. And they do that front scoop point towards them. And an unintentional tag, but a tag nonetheless, meaning Plan B squared must come out. And now they're coming in with some good... And now they're coming in with a 180-degree suplex, and that was in the pit. That is in the pit. But look at this by Big Nipper. Big Nipper pits Plan B. Plan B, you're in the pit. Plan B, you're in the pit. Well, at least they didn't lose their weapon this time. Well, this is already a very hectic match here. Big Nipper takes advantage of Plan B, and now they just got to get rid of Wasp, but without their claws. I don't know how they're gonna. And more bits and pieces flying off them here. And look at Big Nipper. Give credit to them. Give credit for the tenacity of this machine. But for how much longer will they last? Well, I mean, I think they are going to last to the judges right here. And this might be the first and perhaps even only judges' decision of this tournament. Oh, and another big shot right there. And look at the mangled claws of Big Nipper. And well, it's completely gone kaput now, hasn't it? But they're still going to make it to the clock somehow. But let's be real here. Oh! Well, I don't think it is. Cease. Well, I mean, time ran out, but do we really need to go to a judge's decision? Wasp spinner flew completely off. Do we really need to go to a judge's decision? I think it's pretty obvious who won that. And that team is the Wasp and the Bee. Oh, and we're now here at the Tag Team Terror Finals. Who will become the new Tag Team Champions? Will it be the team of bitter enemies? The respect these two have for each other is as existent as Dolph Ziggler's WWE push. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Or will it be the Wasp and the Bee? These two teams, they sort of had a bit of rivalry, of course, like Crystal Carnage and I were in a feud ourselves, but we have respect for each other. And as shown here, but it could all come tumbling down, and with these two teams featuring two YouTubers in each team in a feud with each other, this could be unpredictable. But who knows what will happen here in this Tag Team Terror final. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So Rapture NG looking to add the Tag Team Championships to their resume. Plan B and Wolf hopes to add something to their resume because they haven't not won a thing yet. But look at Plan B square right here. Already taking control of Rapture NG, and this is the idea that the machine's meant to have. It's meant to grapple hold of machines and control them. And controlling Rapture NG they are. And look at Rapture NG, they're in trouble. And Rapture NG, do they want to? They're considering it, but they don't want to. They don't want to. They want to do this by themselves. Plan B, though, tags in onto Wasp. And, oh, a big shot right there by Wasp right there. And, oh, into Corruption. And Rapture NG, in comes Photon, who tags themselves in yet again. What is with this team? This team is ridiculous. But look at that, coming in with a great flip right there onto Wasp. And there's no way a group of 4 middle to lightweights can take out a destructive spinner like Wasp. Wasp, they're on their backs now. Oh, well, there goes Neutrino. I keep accidentally calling it Neutron. And in comes Photon, though, who tries to flip up Wasp. And again, oh, well, Wasp very nearly went in the pit then. They very nearly did go in the pit. And a huge flip right there. But now, Wasp trying to come that rear-ramming spike. And will this be the first time we see the spike come into play? Well, in comes Rapture NG. They tag themselves and they notice they're in trouble. And they decide to go out there themselves. And they get Wasp out of the arena. Wasp are out the arena. And look at this by Plan B squared. Plan B squared, Rapture NG, they're fighting right here. And well, Photon tags it onto Rapture, and they're fighting Rapture again. This team, they just should have just never have paired up at all. They absolutely hate each other. Well, I mean, we saw them in the WrestleMania, and look at this Plan B now picking up Photon, and they've done them in the pit. They've done them in the pit, and look at this by Rapture. Rapture's pushing Plan B squared. Plan B squared, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. And oh my God, they've done it. I don't believe it. They've done it. And Rapture NG, they want to get rid of Chargino now. Chargino are out the arena. And now in comes Tachyon. And now, oh, well. That just shows the statement that Rapture NG has. They want to be the leader of this team. But this team, they may be tag team champions, but I don't think they'll be tag team champions for long. Photon managed to get out the pit. Oh, well, they're stuck. And, well, yeah. Rapture NG just shows it. They're the last one in the arena. And somehow, these teams, these bitter enemies, have became tag team champions. I don't believe it. How these two won the tag team championships? Rapture NG, Subatomic, the two have had a feud for ages. They hate each other, but they still won, and they took out the team of the Wasp and the Bee, probably the true deserved winners of this. Somehow. I don't believe it. But it's happened. And we have new tag team champions. Although, with the chemistry these two have, I wonder how long that will last for. But what we do know for now is that Subatomic version 4 and Rapture NG, they'll be progressing through to the Champion of Champions. Maybe they'll collide and butt heads once again, reigniting this legendary feud. But until next time, the next episode, which will be the US Championships, the Bot Builder out.